The 21st century calls for a 21st century workforce, a workforce that can meet the demands of a changing society that relies more and more on science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM. Community College of Allegheny County, CCAC, is launching an impressive initiative that will provide its students with the skills they need for the best jobs and the experience they need to compete in the modern workplace. A collaborative workforce initiative includes a partnership to fund the construction of a new workforce training center at CCAC's Allegheny campus. We're so pleased to welcome back Dr. Quentin Bullock, president of CCAC, to the Sunday Business Page. Dr. Bullock, it's always great to have you on the show, and congratulations on another new initiative for CCAC.
We're always honored to have a chance to come and continue our conversation about the great work that we're doing at the college. So thank you for the opportunity again.
Well, let me ask you, Quentin, about this particular effort, because this this initiative, if I read correctly, you've got some decent funding for it.
Yes, we did.
Your phase one, $20 million, did I see?
Yes.
I mean, that's a healthy sum of money. What is it exactly you're doing with this?
Well, first of all, thank you again. This funding would help us begin with phase one of our project. As you know, that CCAC is one of the great places to be this time of anyone's education and workforce development. Sure. So what we're going to do over the next several months is finalize the planning and design for a new workforce center that will allow us to bring in new, exciting, innovative workforce training initiatives that align with current demands and the future of our workforce.
Now, this is going to be a brand new building on the north side?
It's going to be a brand new facility that will be designed to support new programs and services on our north side campus.
You know, when I think of CCAC, I already think you're in the middle of this stuff. I mean, this is nothing really new. You've been doing workforce training, have you not? I mean,
absolutely.
So what's going to be new and different about this particular site and the work you're going to do there?
Well, as you know, workforce training continuously to evolve. And the areas that we want to introduce will include the automotive technology. We want to also do additive manufacturing, which supports the needs of General Electric. We also want to look at plastic technology, expanding our mechatronics to support the needs over in the cracker plant.
I was going to say plastics, I think cracker plant, so you're right in league there.
Because when you think about what of our strengths, affordability, access, and aligning with business and industry, we're always looking at what's next and what are the areas that we want to ensure that we're developing programs to ensure that we are supporting the development of a skilled workforce to support future needs.
Well, that's very smart, because you do have to be a step ahead.
Yes.
If you're going to be successful as a community college. And I don't think there's any doubt that CCAC and frankly some of the other community colleges around the nation have really been doing a great job in this workforce area. To what extent, Quentin, are you in daily contact with local employers? Do they communicate with you about what they're looking for in terms of the skills of the 21st century?
Well, to work collaboratively with the college, we have advisory boards, and the advisory boards meet regularly with disciplined faculty and administrators to talk about curricula, to affirm what we're offering is what they're looking for, as well as provide input for new opportunities for us to explore. Yeah. And then we work with them to develop the curriculum, because they're the experts in the field.
Sure.
And then they help us in designing a curriculum, preparing a training experience, offering externships for us to begin a very successful program.
You know, I think it's so important to understand that, and I've done some stories on this, that you don't need a four-year college degree to be a successful producing person in American society. And in fact, you can make easily in the six-figure income with a certificate or an associate's degree from community college. And so it's a really attractive alternative. Where are you seeing, when you talk to these employers as we head into the 2020s, where are the particular areas, what are the skills that are in high demand right now?
Well, some of the high demand fields in this area are healthcare, information technology, finance, and we are leading in many of those areas. In the areas of healthcare, we are the second largest producer of registered nurses in this region.
Is that right? CCAC, second largest producer of nurses.
Yes, following behind our partner institution, University of Pittsburgh. And we are number 12 nationally for the number of graduate nurses that we produce, and number 11 nationally for the number of allied health graduates. So we are a leader in that area because this area is centered around healthcare.
And that isn't going to change.
No,
as some of us, the baby boomers, you know, the gray-haired ones, as we age, we're going to need more of those folks.
Right. And think about it. You just said something about the aging environment. So we are also a large producer of certified nurses' aides, because as our population ages, there's a need for individuals to support and to work with these individuals to give them the level of support that they need as well.
You know, I've used this figure before because it's true on this show, but the need gets bigger for the younger folks because 10,000 baby boomers a day are retiring.
Yes.
10,000 baby boomers every day retire. Yes. And clearly CCAC can help fill those jobs, fill those spots.
Absolutely. And one of the great stats for CCAC graduates is that 95% of them stay here in the area.
Is that right?
Yes.
95%.
Yeah, so when you think
awesome.
about the commitment that they have with our community, that affirms the true value of the community college.
Right. Dr. Quentin Bullock, it's such a pleasure to have you on the show. We appreciate these updates very much, and thank you again for sharing with us.
And thank you for the opportunity.
We'll be back with more of the Sunday Business Page in just